I mentioned in the United States, America's secret weapon seems to be technology. Unfortunately, this huge investment in technology doesn't seem to be paying off. They sell it to the parents and the communities, this is high-tech stuff, but as I go around most of the top-performing countries in the world, I see little to no technology, including Singapore. There's not a lot of technology. They have some experimental schools there, but most of the schools I went into, it was still books and hard work.
Right.
Where does technology sit here in Thailand? I understand that there was a tablet program going, and then what happened?
We hope that it would work, but actually it's not working at all. Because if you're talking about students in the rural area, they don't know how to manage with that tablet or iPad.
Right. Is that because of lack of training, lack of infrastructure?
Lack of training, lack of knowledge,
right.
And lack of practice.
Right.
Because they tend to use it on games.
Right.
And,
which is what I see a lot in the U.S.
Right. But the project has been withdrawn.
Right. So do you think if the proper training there is in the proper infrastructure, do you think it would be a good program, or do you still think the books and working hard are the best?
To me, I think teachers still need chalk, to write on the board, and
right.
books for the students to read on.
Sure.
Technology, if you use it too much, you can get disadvantages.
Yeah,
I ruin your eyes.
I see an addiction behavior with it. Right.
Right, and students tend to be more aggressive.
I agree. So.
And they spend time only on the technologies,
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have good relationship with their families anymore.
Mm-hmm. Look how beautiful this little garden is here in front of this high school, but this is the middle school section. Here's a little temple here. You see the nice garden here. There's a basketball court over there. And look at this huge venue that separates the high school. This is I don't know how many thousands of kids you could put on this, but this overhang here is pretty massive. Hello. Good afternoon, thank you. So I'm here in an English class. How are you?
I'm good.
And what grade are these kids here?
They're level 3.
Level 3. So that would be grade 9?
Yeah, it's grade 9.
Okay. And so they would get English how many days per week?
You mean the subject for English?
Yeah.
They have 2 English.
Classes per?
It's 4 classes per week.
4 classes per week. But a typical student in the regular school would get English how many times?
No, I have no idea.
Oh, you don't know?
Sorry.
So, not a problem.
But I know them, they're having like 4 sessions per week for the English. That's only for English subject.
Okay.
Except for science and English, there's still also.
Oh, they're getting English?
Yeah, they're getting English and science, so it's twice per week.
Wow.
And one hour for art, it's in English also.
Oh, really?
Also their subject is in English, medium in English.
So what are they learning right now?
They're
English?
learning like 1 point perspective.
Oh, this is an art class. Oh, so are you you're an art teacher, but you teach English?
Yeah, I'm teaching science and art.
Oh, do you have a credential in both?
Yeah, I do.
Wow.
Way back in the Philippines.
Amazing.
I've been teaching there for 7 years.
In the Philippines, you taught there?
That's for experience. That's why I know how to teach art.
Did you teach in a public school in the Philippines or private?
But that's only for 6 months.
Oh.
The rest of the years, I'm teaching private school.
Really?
Yeah,
wow.
Same subject, science and art.
And how often do they get art per week?
It's
once a week. And they get
50 minutes per week.
They get music too.
That's by next term.
Next semester.
Because first is art,
right.
Second is their music.
Okay. So then they're basically just learning to draw here. See, they're taking this train here and trying to draw a perspective out on that. And you can see they have kind of a format they have to follow to be able to actually put this together. Whoa, sorry about that. And using rulers and things like that to put this together. And this class is actually air conditioned, and you don't find this too often in Thailand. And that's because these kids, even though tuition's free, public education is supposed to be free, they actually have to pay for education.
Your circle is too big. It should not be reached with this line. So how can you make art if your circle will reach to this point? Okay? So make your circle smaller. Okay, do it again, do it again.
And I want to ask you one last question before I leave. So the kids here, they actually have to pay money to be in this program, or their parents do, right?
Their parents.
Do you know how much it is semester?
I have no idea.
Okay, I'll ask this.
Sorry.
I'll ask. No, not a problem.
But why not? They're paying.
Yeah.
That's why they have good rooms.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Everything's provided.
Little, maybe a little bit more technology.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a smart board here?
Yeah.
Okay, so this, there you go. So this room has a smart board. It is definitely a nicer room, and it's air conditioned. You won't see these type of things in the other rooms. Thank you.